everybody, to the first episode of Coach's Corner with Coach Joe. Some of you might know me. I am Coach Joe. I'm the operator of Fitness Premier Manhattan. I am also the head coach and head programmer for our team training program with all Fitness Premier clubs. And I'm also the executive director to our new online platform, FP Live. Super stoked for this opportunity to bring you the inside scoop of all of our coaches around the FP world. Today, we have franchisees of Fitness Premier Moni, executive director of FP Live, and our marketing coordinator with FP Corporate, Sam Gorman. Sam, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hi guys, super excited to be here today. Thank you, Joe, for this opportunity. A little bit about me. I have 3 sons, Stephen, Henry, and Theo. An awesome husband, Charlie. I started the fitness journey about 7 or 8 years now ago, and I kind of just took it and run with it. How I got started was, at one point I was almost 200 pounds and I was just extremely unhappy with myself. And my brother actually brought me to the gym with him and started, showing me what to do as far as exercise goes. And he wrote me a workout plan that I stuck with. I ended up losing 60 pounds and feeling better about my own self. And I decided that I wanted to make fitness my career.
That's amazing. I didn't actually know that little story. So I'm super stoked for our time here today. I just want to give you a little rundown what Coach's Corner is going to be. It's going to be just a short 5 to 10 minute video that's going to showcase our wonderful coaches with FP and also FP Live. Fitness Premier's mission statement is to create a community where we depend on each other and hold each other accountable. We never settle. We rely and trust on others. We see greatness and we pull it out of each other. We are FP and we are one team, one dream. So let's get the show on the road.
Yeah.
Sam, tell me a little bit about when and what drew you to FP.
Okay. Like I said, it's been kind of a long journey. I've been with FP for almost 7 years now. It was actually my first career, my first real job that I ever started, and I stuck with it. I did my very first interview with Mike Orwig at Fitness Premier Mantino.
Infamous Mike.
Infamous Mike, right? And the second that I walked in the door, I felt like I was at home. The people, inside of the club just made me feel so welcome, especially Mike, who was interviewing me. He just made me feel like I was a part of something from right off the bat.
Perfect.
After my interview, I accepted the position to be a part-time trainer at our Fitness Premier Beecher location. And I was a part-time trainer there for about 9 months, and then I was offered a management role. And I took on the management role and did that in Beecher for about a year. And then I was presented with the opportunity to go to our Moni location when we opened it and run that location. I've been there ever since. Literally have built it from the ground up. It's my baby. And about a year and a half ago, my husband and I franchised the location together. So now we own it.
It's pretty amazing. So from 20-year-old to owner of a franchise.
Yeah.
Pretty much overnight, right?
Yeah. Pretty much long nights is what it felt like.
Yeah. And, multiple kids.
Yeah.
She didn't say 2 of them are twins.
Yeah. My youngest 2 are twins. They're a little over a year old, so they throw a different dynamic into my life for sure.
So we wanted to get a little bit more inside scoop with the trainers. So now that we got this started and everything, let's talk a little bit about fitness. There's many different types of training, and I know Sam personally. We've been working together for about 3 years now, and there's running, there's strength training, there's bodybuilding, HIIT training, everything. You see it on TV, on the internet, all over the place, different types of training and all that. So what training do you prefer to do?
So right now at this stage in my life, my favorite style training is definitely HIIT style training, high intensity interval training. I prefer high impact, anything that I can get short bouts of work, but be efficient with it, spiking the heart rate and then lowering it, burning as many calories as I can in a quick amount of time.
That's awesome. So just a little twist on that. Where did your training come from? Like, what did you do a little bit prior to? Did you do more strength training, all that?
Yeah. So actually when I first really started getting into the fitness industry, I actually started with powerlifting, and I competed in a powerlifting competition. I actually took first in our entire state in my weight class. So my love for fitness really started with, lifting heavy, feeling strong, being empowered. And it's just really changed and grown as I've changed and grown throughout my life. But yeah, that's where my background really started, was in powerlifting.
That's awesome. So one of the biggest things that we hear, we meet with a lot of clients all the time, every day. Life constantly changes, and I know you've said your life has changed over the last 3 years now with 3 kids, 2 of them being twins. I state that because that's pretty incredible, and probably a little tough.
At times, for sure.
What is one thing that has stayed constant in your training? And just discuss how life, family has changed your training over time and all that.
My life has definitely changed my training. I used to literally have hours to spend at the gym, and I would do that. I would go to the gym either first thing in the morning or after work, sometimes in the middle of the day, and I would work out for 1 to 2 hours depending on how I felt, focusing on different lifts. But as my life grew, I got busier. Then you throw kids into the mix, and it was trying to fit fitness in wherever I could. Which also then ties into what has remained constant in my life is the need to always stay fit. Everyone's life, goes up and down. Progress is never linear, and neither is your life. But I have always made it a priority to take care of myself. And it's not always easy by any means, especially, with 3 kids, but I've always known in my heart that it's important for me, for my kids and for my own self, to continue with my training and make it a constant thing in my everyday world.
Absolutely. I talking with a lot of clients and stuff, especially with kids and families and all that, on weeks. And so I know you have weeks probably that you don't get to the gym or get your workouts and you want to.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're better at home when you are getting your workouts in compared to, you go a week or 2 not getting a workout in?
Yeah, I laugh because it's 100% true. I can tell, on some of my downtimes when I'm not exercising as much as I should be, I can tell that everything is affected by it. I'm more tired, which means I have less energy when I get home. I'm more on edge because I'm not letting out my stress, so I have less patience. It's really full circle.
With Charlie or the kids?
Probably more so Charlie, but, but also the kids too. But yeah, my fitness journey really just is about being well-rounded, and I know, I've learned enough about myself now to know that I need to do this to be the best me for everyone in my life.
So Sam, that's pretty amazing. Your journey is pretty heartfelt and and it's inspiring, very much inspiring. So over the last 10 months or so, there's been many changes to the fitness industry. We can all agree that one thing has remained, that fitness, health, nutrition, all that is still more important than ever. Okay, so with the world changing and everything changing and everybody's lives changing, whether it's having kids, new jobs, new work, what is the number one tip that you can give anybody to get back to a routine, take the routine to the next level, wherever avenue that they're in their life right now? What's your number one tip that you can help people with?
The best piece of advice that I can give to anyone that's either starting a fitness journey, in the middle of it, has been doing it for a long time, this rule really applies to any and everyone. It's just to be adaptable. Times are changing, your life is changing constantly. You have to be willing to, go with the flow and accept the changes for what they are, and then mold and adapt yourself to the changes and continue to strive to make it work for your life. Like I said earlier, nothing is ever going to be linear or easy, but as long as you keep it in your mind that, this is okay, change is all right, I can do this, you can adapt to anything and you can make anything work.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that even something simple as adaptability works into the fitness industry. It works into your work life. It works into everything. So That's great advice, Sam. So that's all the time we have today. I want to really thank you for being my first guest here at Coach's Corner.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys too.
It's been an absolute blast. It is my belief that we are all athletes, even if you're just, a walker, a runner, a gym junkie, an elite athlete. We are all athletes. We have to treat ourselves like that. So my biggest line that I say a lot of times is we need to unleash our inner athlete. So until next time.